6'9",
and Wack 100.
Wack 100.
And Bluetooth. I mean,
Bluetooth 21
Savage.
Motherfucker said Bluetooth. But yeah, like that shit, like King. I was just a King Von. That motherfucker 6'9" was tweaking. Why ain't slide for them niggas yet, dude? Why his niggas ain't slide for them? I'm like, bro, leave that man alone. Let that man rest in peace.
And that man do anything to like get off and get some old clout.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Wack.
Leave it right there. 21 Savage took his ass. Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah, Wack. Yeah, Wack.
Yo, I don't know who I'm in. I just see two. Let me see.
Man, you can see a reflection. Damn. Glasses.
Them blue screen.
Like, names and shit. Homicide.
I didn't know what you was asking for, bro.
Nah, I was
What
trying
up,
to grab
Homicide? What up, T? Homicide supposed to be here. What's up, Deja? Welcome to Class A Dickheads. We missing one dickhead today. we missing the biggest asshole today.
How the light go?
Yeah, tell you that.
Hold on. That light?
Yeah. Hey, Homicide, you see I got glasses now? Told y'all I was gonna stop being blind out of Houston.
Homicide. You gotta hit the ring light. Ring light.
Oh, ready to ring light. Well, hit the ring.
Change up, they looking like they surprised.
The blue button. Yeah. No different.
Big bird.
Big bird. What's up, Aaliyah? Yeah. Got me some glasses. I had to stop being blind. I was tired of being blind. Oh, shit, I need a shirt. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Class A Dickhead.
Homicide, see you on.
Homicide was just in here. I think he's still in here. Homicide. Thank y'all for tuning in, by the way. Finally came home, huh? He said finally came home, huh? Yeah, man, I can't talk shit no more, man. I was tired of squinting. I couldn't see nothing. Damn, where the video? After a long little vacation and break, we back.
See?
Oh, I can see. I just saw Leah coming from back there. You can't tell me nothing now. You say the angle is weird.
He's missing a person.
No, we don't even have to have it like that. We can actually have it point straight at us.
Trying to get right here. Time to take
Come over. Yeah, we missing the biggest asshole out of us.
I hate shit right next to you. Big.
Can't even sit next to me. Ain't sit that quick.
Put a pillow, sit on the pillow.
Like that's gonna do something.
Hey, that angle better? Let us know. So, everybody, what's going on, man? We definitely missed y'all for real.
And we back
It's been a minute.
like we
It's
never.
been what, like 2 weeks?
Been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We back with a good conversation. Welcome to Class A Dickheads. We got Homicide C is not here today, but he definitely tuning in right now. I can see, so he can talk his shit still.
I had to remove him from the group for his probationary period.
He on probation.
Yeah, he'll be back next week.
You put your son on punishment.
Yeah, he on punishment.
We still got Coop 2 Cups. We still got him though. We got Tay right here. He's saying he's drunk. And then got me, just chilling, just Dion. So you go ahead with the introductions you want for us, say anything?
I mean, you just give everybody an introduction. Do me a favor, everybody that's on here, you know what I'm saying? Could y'all like and share the video? Follow us on YouTube too. At
Class A Dickheads.
It's live. Class A Dickheads podcast on
Check us
YouTube. Like and subscribe. Y'all can check out all the episodes y'all missed. Let's jump right into it. Topic number 1 is. See, the topic was.
Louise almond joke.
I do, and I'm going to eat one on camera.
That
I know
shit
somebody-
old as hell.
I know somebody gonna comment and say
Nasty
something.
as hell,
He old as
too.
hell.
Old ass man. Old ass man.
I don't know where I get. We'll get into it. But the first topic is. So we got my boy Tevin Samuels over here.
Oh my gosh, bro. We talking about it.
What characteristics do you think are necessary for a strong relationship? Do you possess these characteristics? It's the first
You
topic.
asking me?
It's a general question. I'm finna put it.
Oh. Man, let me get in this.
You gonna be in there?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to
Oh my mama, look.
Welcome to Cup.
Now y'all gotta screw down. Look, I gotta.
Where you want me to go?
Welcome to 2 Cup.
Shut up.
2 Cup.
I mean,
You can be seen on camera.
You said what?
You can be seen on camera. Oh,
I got I hit a hit. No, I ain't say
I don't know which top.
that. You gonna have to screw over.
You on camera, bro?
I skipped the.
Well, I can't see
skipped the
myself
first
on this one, boy. I can't.
This is congested.
Exactly.
Oh,
good, man.
When we get homicide.
We ain't little. But the question was, what characteristics do you think are necessary for a strong relationship? Do you possess these characteristics? And make sure y'all in the comments, y'all can give us feedback and let us know what y'all think too. I'm penning a question right now. Just give me a couple seconds. Man, I feel like we ain't doing this in so long. I forgot how to work this one.
Dre Shay said, damn, Dre on camera. What's up, y'all? What's up, gang? Twin.
Big Spoon, what's the word?
See
Big
spitter.
Spoon.
See spitter in this motherfucker, boy.
Homicide tuning in. We appreciate y'all. If y'all just joined it, please, y'all. We appreciate it. If y'all can't hear us, let us know what's up, and we can go ahead and get into the conversation.
I'm honorary.
We can go ahead and get into the conversation.
So you want to go on here and kick it off?
Come on, man. I knew y'all was gonna do. Alright, bet.
So you know how to do
Alright, bet.
We back.
So you said so. Boy, do not eat.
Go ahead.
So you said what's the characteristics? What
Question. It ain't popping up.
do you think that are necessary for a strong relationship?
Yeah, what characteristics?
I would say definitely good communication skills. I'm gonna go with communication skills because I feel like a big part of a relationship can be communication. Depending on that, no, I'm not gonna go there. Communication skills. And do I possess it? That's the second.
We saying what's the biggest, or just
Just like just strong characteristics. Like what's y'all, you know?
It's necessary for a strong
Necessary,
relationship. I mean, yeah, I think I'm a great communicator. I can be stubborn at times, but I think I'm willing to listen.
Sure.
I think I'm good at expressing my feelings, which is good communication. So yeah. What's how I feel?
I think definitely I'm gonna piggyback off that right with the communication, but I ain't gonna stick to that one because that's the most common. I feel like you gotta be able to know your partner's love language. Or you not sure what you
Nope. Hey, he over here eating almond joys.
Y'all eat almond
He
joys.
old
too.
as
He
hell.
an old
Almond
ass
joys,
man.
bro.
I
He
bet you
almond
they eat
joy.
almond joys.
And you got a whole 10-pack.
I do.
He got 10 in there.
No, it's 6. It's 6.
What's it?
But I say you gotta be able to learn. You gotta be able to learn your significant other. If that's who you messing with, you should be able to love them in their language. It's not always about how you perceive.
Wait, so what do you wait? So what's the characteristic?
Being able to love them in their love language. Being able to love them how they need to be loved. I can't think of the exact word or 2 words, but basically being able to love somebody how they need to be loved. That can fall under communication, but it can fall under a few different umbrellas. But if like how you receive love or how I receive love would not be how my girl will receive love, so I'll have to adjust and basically give her how she needs. And sometimes it can be communication. Some people, y'all know the regular love language shit, the common love language shit.
Y'all know what you talking
So I feel like that's a big one. And open mind. I definitely feel like that you got to be open minded to have a strong relationship. You can't just shut everything down all the time.
about. See, he not even engaged.
It's that fucking almond joy. He choking on me.
Pause. Man, what's Chris say?
He said, "Wow."
He probably blew.
But I think a strong characteristic one must possess is self-love. I think you got to be able to love yourself
Right.
first before you get involved with somebody else, because if you don't love yourself, how you gonna know how to love somebody else? You know what I'm saying? That, and then self-love, that means you secure with yourself as a person, so you'll be less, insecure with your partner. You know what I'm saying? So behind that, do I possess it? I'm a Leo.
Right.
I'm gonna just say that I'm a Leo.
Fuck that man.
Y'all know what that means. I'm a Leo.
He love himself more than anybody else.
No. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm comfortable with who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with being by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to,
Make you happy.
yeah, like. So if I'm with somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's more like a complimentary thing. Like, we compliment each other versus, I need her, she need me type situation.
And ain't no codependency.
Right.
I was trying to find the word I couldn't.
I definitely like that. You definitely need to have self-love and love yourself, because you relying on me to make you happy. Well, if I'm your only happiness, you're gonna have a rough time, because shit, you ain't making yourself happy. That's the most important thing. I know you got a lot of comments over there.
Deani commented when we first said it.
Man, why don't see us?
I just scrolled up. It said Deani said be respectful. Aaliyah said open communication. Aaliyah then said, I agree. My guy and I learned each other's love language before we got serious, and it definitely put our relationship on the right path. Mia said being honest / honesty, being a good listener and communicator, being respectful towards one another, especially when mad, being willing to compromise, being open-minded, being okay with being uncomfortable. Mia, go, give me, I ain't gonna say give me an example because Chris ain't here, but go into detail, or like give me a little bit more detail as to what you mean when you saying be okay with being uncomfortable.
Trying
That's
to
like stepping outside of your comfort zone.
trying new things, stepping
Trying
outside
new
the
things,
comfort
being
zone.
adventurous, being spontaneous.
Basically, like I just said, don't shut everything down when it first comes to you. Be open-minded to things that your partner like and try to experience it. I definitely agree with Mia. Everything she just said is 100% facts. I definitely agree with that.
But you gotta know your partner though. Some people don't like, is it spontaneity? Whatever that is. Some people don't like that. You know, so you just gotta be able to compromise. There you go.
That's another one, another big trait that you gotta be able to
Compromise.
have. You gotta be able to compromise. Like everything not gonna go your way, and everything is not gonna go they way. So like, there's gonna be a lot of things where y'all bump heads on, where y'all just gonna have to come to understanding.
Understanding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else? What else? Ain't nobody. What she said?
I like.
Definitely.
I think the big one that for me that Mia said was being open-minded. Like, yeah, being comfortable, but being open-minded goes even further than just like trying new things. It tap into that whole compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all come from two different backgrounds, being understanding of this is how this person was raised versus this is how I was raised, and being able to get on a common playing field, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's a mutual understanding, it's a mutual respect. Different traditions and cultures, like, you know what I'm saying? Your partner, you may be with your partner, they not family oriented. You know what I'm saying? And then you family oriented, so it's like, oh, come here with me. I don't want to go. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be around people for real. So like, I think that's, I ain't saying that for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
You
that.
can't force it, but you also got to be open-minded to know that that's what they like too.
Yeah, so like, I think that's huge. Like being open-minded, and another, like being equally yoked, and not even just like on the, because I know most of the time when people say that it's on the financial level, but being equally yoked, be equally yoked mentally. You know what I'm saying? Be able to sit down and have tough conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, like, be able to sit down and have those conversations with your partner. I think that's, for me, that's actually a deal breaker. Like, you can't sit down and have intellectual conversation. I think we said that on the podcast before. Like, that's huge. Like, just be aware of what's going on.
You definitely got to be able to like have a conversation with somebody, and actually a conversation, not somebody getting mad about anything or over talking each other. Like, I feel like it actually got to be a conversation where y'all listening and then responding, not listening to respond, listening, getting an understanding, and responding to whatever they just said. And that could go, like you said, there's a lot going on in the world. It could be anything with y'all to make y'all better. Sometimes it's not always about arguing not always about having a conversation to argue or right and wrong. Sometimes you just gotta listen to understand it. If you with somebody and they don't never seem to understand you, like, what am I with you for? You always want to make something an argument, like I'm out, or you always want to make something an argument, or you always want to make it like right or wrong, which leads to an argument. Kind of, it's like, shit, I might as well go ahead and get up out there.
Right. I feel you. Also, like, even with equally being yoked or whatever. Nah, I don't think that goes with that. But, like, for example, you know, I'm going out of town or whatever with my girl, but, you know, shit had happened, and I could have, you know, relayed the information as far as itinerary, what we're doing, boom, 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 with the people we're going with, but I'll just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, happened. But she don't operate that way. She operate in a way where she needs to know the plan. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I can just be like, you'll be alright, man. We just gonna do. Or I can kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but just give her the plan because I know that makes her feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Cause she is an event planner, like for work. So that's what she go by. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's kind of like shit, going with the flow. Shit, whatever happened, happened. But I had to give her that. I didn't want to, but I was like, cause I knew how she operated. Let me show her. Boom. Friday we doing this. Saturday we doing it. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? So just throwing that plan out for her because that's what she wanted, you know, making her feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely something. That's something you got to do too, and that's like doing something that you don't want to do, but you know what to make your girl happy or something. That's something that you just have to sometimes deal with, but that also comes under that umbrella of having an understanding too. So definitely, I think we all done did that where we just like, I don't get them out.
Deanna asked a good question. So she said, I have a question about being able to compromise and being open-minded. Do y'all think a person raised on love can be in a healthy relationship with the person raised on survival?
I say yeah. Due to the fact, and this solely like, it's funny that she asked that. I was just having this conversation with somebody, and I was like, it's funny because opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? So like, a person that's raised off, and it's not everybody. A person that's raised off survival is used to chaos, versus a person that's raised off love is more so they stable. You know what I'm saying? So I think they like, in a sense, they balance each other out. They teach each other like different life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Because one is obviously always on edge versus the other one is like, you know, a little more cool, calm, and collected per se. But I absolutely think they could be in a healthy relationship. It's just all about, like you just said, it's all about compromise. It's all about, like Dion said, getting to know your partner. Like, you gotta know your partner likes you, your partner dislikes you, what your partner comfortable with and what they're uncomfortable with, what they're willing to change, and you know what's something that you know y'all gonna have to talk and figure it out for them to change, or for them to, for y'all to get to a happy medium. So I think it's definitely possible to be in a relationship, you know, a healthy relationship when, you know what I'm saying, like you come from two different backgrounds such as that.
Sure. You definitely got to, my bad, I know if you had something to say, you know what I'm saying?
You go.
I was going to say, you definitely got to have an understanding. You got to be more so open-minded to it. Like if somebody was raised on love, they can't force love on a person that was raised on chaos or what was it, survival. You can't. The person raised on love can't force it onto that person and expect them to just automatically change like how and receive what they trying to give. Right. It's gonna be rough because it's gonna be rough for both parties. So you can't just jump into it and be like, all right, we gonna sit here and I'm gonna force my love on them, just like the person I'm raised on survival gonna try to force communication or something. I mean, force the toxic. I said toxic. Goddamn. The toxic. 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 The toxic shit is upon them and whatnot. So it's different things. It's different ways. It's definitely be a challenge, but I absolutely think that they can cope and get through it. But they both gotta be reasonable and understand, like, okay, well, that person got a different background compared to the other person, and there's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna have an understanding, and there's gonna be discussions. There's gonna be discussions and debates, or even arguments sometimes, where it's gonna have to come to an understanding, and they're gonna have to meet in the middle.
I mean, I feel like, because I don't promote toxic relationships.
Hell no.
And I just know it's going to be toxic. Like, but
What's toxic? Like, what's classified as toxic?
What do you classify as toxic?
I classify anything toxic that's been emotionally and physically
manipulated.
No, draining, exhausting. It ain't necessarily. It just gotta. If it's exhausting, bro, like I gotta call. You know, if it's exhausting, I feel like that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the person who was raised on love is gonna feel that more than the person that was raised off survival. And then I've been in situations where it's kind of like, this is who I am, and they just like go on with life and shit. But I think the only way that type of situation work is if that person who was raised on love is able to continue to walk in love, and the person that was raised on survival is being accountable for any wrongs, you know, or any negative traits or anything, any trauma or any shit they need to change. So if that person is willing to work on themselves and this person is willing to still love you and still work on themselves, we ain't saying it's perfect. But if everybody can be accountable and ready to grow with each other, I think it could change. But I mean, you gonna tell
before you turn it up, I wanted to say something that Drake just said.
Yeah.
Dre, you just said something. I wanted to say something before I tell you go crazy. You said you have experienced or met some people that be like, well, that's just how I am. That is never. I feel like that is never an acceptable excuse for being in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you're gonna have to change some things, period, because you're in a relationship and you don't want to put your bad ways on somebody else, just like you wouldn't want them to put their bad ways on you or something. I wouldn't even say bad ways or negative ways. I would say negative ways, not bad, because not everything is bad. And it could be good or something working for them, but you don't want them to bring that to you or force it upon you. So I feel like that's one thing that I feel like should never be accepted, the whole it's just the way I am shit. Because then it's like, oh, okay, so you stuck in your ways now. And if you're stuck in your ways, what we sitting here talking about? You don't want to accept change or be open-minded to change certain things, or basically even hear me out.
Right. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, I'll be the first to admit that. I definitely used to do that. Like Drake,
You
that's
used to be toxic.
yeah, like in that sense, like motherfuckers be like, why you? Nah, not no more.
Nah, I used to be too though.
Not no more, but it's just like exactly what you just said. When what you just piggybacked off of Dre saying, like a lot of people be like, well, that's just how I am. That shit is.
It's an excuse to
It's
not
an
want to get better.
It's an excuse, and you being comfortable in the position that you in, instead of like growing. You know what I'm saying? I definitely used to be like, bro, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I first like started dating for real, motherfucker, get into an argument, I'm lashing out. Like, you need to relax. You need to calm. No, you ain't gotta relax. Shit, it's just the way I am. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, you like, oh, like don't nobody want to deal with all that yelling shit. Don't nobody want to argue. Like, just being mad for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Or just like when you get out, like you get mad about something, letting the shit linger. Like, oh, that's just how I am. That's just I get over stuff when I want to get over stuff. Like being in a healthy relationship and being with some bro, that shit like even a friendship, like that shit ain't cool.
And like with toxic, it don't really have to be like we're arguing and stuff. Like, what if a toxic can be a man or a woman having abandonment issues?
That's a fact.
And that shit toxic to you because they keep trying to see where you at or thinking you're gonna leave. You gotta keep reassuring them and doing all this other stuff. That could be toxic, bro. That's another emotional thing that'll drain me. Like,
definitely if you're not used to or you're not great with reassurance. Like, of course you need to change that, and everybody wants reassurance at some point. Everybody.
Hey.
But at the same time, it also is something that could be like mentally draining, basically.
Yes. Now, Deani just said another characteristic people should have is being able to not expect too much from a person. And I definitely agree with that. This is why I agree with that. Let me tell a story. Story time with
Drake.
You feel me? Like, just imagine, I'm pretty sure everybody down here had a dog, right? Follow me. Y'all follow me.
We finna come up with a segment for
And
we gonna do it because Drake is a story everyone.
Everybody had a dog before, right? Now you could come home to this dog, right? And what's the first thing the dog do?
Jump on you,
Jump on you, and what you be like? Get off me, get your ass down or something, right?
I acknowledge him first.
But let's just say you be like, damn, get off of me, right?
Yeah.
The dog walk away, you get off you, you know what I'm saying? You mad, you feel me? But the dog just walk away and be a dog. Now, a few minutes later, you can be like, all right, what's the dog name?
King.
Come here, King. King be happy as hell and he run to you. But he don't expect you to, you feel me? He gonna accept that, be like, oh, well, that person is that. You know, this person is tired. This person don't feel like talking, you know, but I can't expect you to want to talk to me all the time. You might be going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the expectations just can't be high because we put our expectations on people all the time. And motherfuckers do not fulfill those expectations, and then we get mad. You know what I'm saying? that's because we placing our happiness in the hands of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So if we just stop the expectations, your happiness. Look, I'm finna get deep, bro. I'll be there.
Talk your shit, then, cool.
You funny.
Now they go back to like a couple episodes ago where I said that quote, like happiness is where you are, nowhere at all. You gotta be happy.
Who said that?
That was a quote I had.
Hey, why this bitch got a
Serious money.
something like that? But no, my fault.
A date?
Hey, for rich nigga.
Cold. They
With
made that
PM.
shit. They made that shit they sell.
But
In the lab.
that's like that quote I gave like a couple weeks ago. Happiness is where you are now or nowhere at all. Basically meaning like you gotta be happy with self before, you know what I'm saying, you move into, you know, trying to be happy with somebody else. Like expecting to, like, this is why me personally, I have low expectations. Because I've been disappointed so much by other people, like putting my happiness into other people. Like it could be something as simple as back when I was a kid, and this ain't no shot at my uncle. I love my uncle to death.
I thought you was saying something about me.
Nah, my uncle used to be like, man, I'm gonna come pick you up this weekend, and he'd never come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back, I'm like, all right, maybe he'll come tomorrow. Don't come. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be all excited, like, yeah, I'm going with my uncle for the weekend. I ain't even gonna be here.
Man,
And you come outside. I thought you was
I
new.
thought that I'd be bogus and shit. Man, me and pick you up, bro.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
that's
goof ass.
He went to get some milk.
Happy ass, bro.
But
That's the same thing, though.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it just be little. It was little shit like that. Like growing up, like I can put my, you know, or even like on my birthday, like after a certain point in time, it was like one no gifts coming in. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't expect much now. So like when I get shit, I be like, all right, cool. Like I appreciate the gesture and all that, but I don't really expect too much. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with that. But not big thing. Don't expect you from other people. You can't expect people to do what you do.
That's a fact.
Hey, what's her name?
Carmia.
That's Mia. Mia.
Yeah.
But she had said around the whole expectation question is that she just really want people to reciprocate what she give.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big thing for me, bro. Being able to reciprocate what I get. And without expectations, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm putting the effort in, you gotta put the effort in as well. And I actually told my girl that like a couple weeks out, like, I don't look, you don't reciprocate, like I ain't gonna even fuck around. Ain't on that shit, boy.
Right.
Because a lot of people be needing attention and they know you gonna give it to them and they ain't gonna get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? That
Ain't
shit
no
toxic,
way,
boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
But yeah, man, I feel that.
We pretty much covered a lot on this topic.
So we actually head on, and that's it was something in the comments that anybody needs to add.
So you got this
Somebody said,
what comment? I'm asking you. Like, anything else in the comment?
Nah, these girls need healing, bro. Hold on.
he said these girls need help. You better start some shit.
Hold on.
He
No,
better start some
I feel them though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, matter of fact, the last thing I want to say, something that you said, I'm going to go back. Everybody needs to be accountable.
Facts.
Ladies,
Facts.
I need y'all to say this with me. Accountability. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Account.
Bro, so I just say they need healing. Now you want to bash them for being accountable.
Nah, everybody needs to be accountable.
Okay, but they say
It's up
Hey,
to
look at the comments. Look at the comments.
Drake. Hold on. Here it is. I'm trying to back y'all up now. I gotta go to hell. Alright, bet. I gotta go to hell. Alright, bet.
Everybody do need to hold themselves accountable.
No,
And although Tay is joking though, but guys do.
He ain't
Guys do
joking.
too.
I really will.
Nah, fuck that.
Guys do too. There's a lot of people that I know, whether it's work or anything, that guys sometimes don't hold themselves accountable for certain situations either. But they do it a little bit more. We can go ahead.
Guys, say it with me. Accountability. 1, 2, 3. Accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of you guys out here, y'all scumbags, man. It's a lot of women out here. Not scumbags. Like,
hey, and karma real.
no,
Karma,
real.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Remember,
did it back.
treat other people how you want to be treated. It sound cliche, but that is the big short But that's like the realest statement like ever. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. 'Cause whether you get it back from that person or somebody else, it's gonna come back.
In whatever form it need to come in. Alright, that was.
So we gonna change gears. And I think when I seen this question, I thought it was like super interesting. So the question is, and people, you gotta do the dramatic pause. What's the question? But now, so people in the comments, I need y'all to tap in. Does love distract you from your goals?
I mean,
Hold on, wait. Say that out loud. Say that out loud.
Does love?
Out loud.
Does love? Let me see if we can diaphragm. Does love?
still ain't loud. Hey,
Does love?
What's love?
Now, does say this laugh? Come on.
We just ended out loud.
nah, boy.
Does love distract you from your goals?
Does love?
I like that. Dependency distracts you from your goals.
And that's a fact.
Love. I'm in love.
Love should not distract
I
you.
still got goals, shit.
When you going into that
You
relationship,
know what it is?
that shit should.
You know what it is? Both people got need goals, bro.
Yes.
Both people need to be working on their own projects, whatever it is. I don't give a fuck if you sewing a quilt. You doing something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about my goals because I'm giving too much attention to my goals. Now you jealous. Well, envy.
Yeah.
You envy that shit. That
You-
really be deeper issues.
You telling me that you on a podcast too much. You more worried about the podcast.
That's how I told my.
You worried about what you want to
You
do.
know the podcast every Wednesday. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Well, every Sunday when I do Crumbs and Caviar, I can't be fucking around, bro.
Like you can't intervene in that. You know that this happened, and you know that my life was set up like that before you, or you know that this was an adjustment while I was with you. So you can't use that as me doing something. But that also plays a role in like mindset, or like do they have, or do your significant other have goals? Like you said, both partners need goals to be held, so they don't put all their happiness into you. If you sit there and if you are like, I don't know which word I want to use, but if you are basically stationary, or if you have a problem with somebody's goals, or you don't understand that somebody's gonna have goals that they're gonna put a lot of energy into, or that they want to do something, go get you somebody that's not as driven as the
Chris
person
Washington.
you with. Chris Washington, fuck that nigga. Hey Chris, fuck. But nah, it's just something that me and Chris do.
right. I'm like, damn, bro.
No, he was. I wake up. Hey, Chris, what? Fuck. But nah,
That nigga
It-
Chris.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
my
go
boy.
next time.
you can't go next time. But nah, I said he. See, this what happens when you start talking about other shit.
Bro, you
See,
start talking about
Houston
weapons.
and shit. Exactly, oceans and shit. But nah, you definitely got to be able to have an understanding. Your partner goes.
Houston was fun,
He's trying to get it back. He's trying to get it back.
Come on.
Hey, you-
Your partner goals should never be an issue in a relationship because they're going to put energy into them goals. Of course, you should still get your time, but your partner goals should never be an issue.
Alright, bet.
Fuck you.
Should I? Alright, so I'm gonna read the comments for y'all. I feel like reading this shit, you know. So Deani said, true love is supposed to remind you that you are a team, but you are also more than just a relationship. Elaborate for me, like Chris said.
Give me an example.
Give me an example.
Give me an example, shit.
You can't say it without the
Of the
end.
last part, but you're also more than just a relationship. What is the relationship then? Mia?
Yeah.
It could, but it shouldn't. Exclamation mark. She said, if you so wrapped up over your partner and so consumed with the other person, then you need to reevaluate yourself and the relationship. Don't forget about yourself. You know, and that's easier said than done for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They can't help but get consumed by the relationship. You know, so you gotta make sure people, you know, own something before you get involved with them in the first place.
You can see those signs by my bad, right? You can see those signs when somebody goes searching for love. When they searching for love too much, usually their partner is going to consume most of their happiness and their goals, because now they got their goal because they went searching for love.
There's too much of a desire for it. You gotta let shit go and it'll come to you.
Yeah, you gotta let it come to you.
And then the last comment, Deanna said, I used to be so come on, man, in my past relationship. But I didn't even realize how much I missed out on. And now I couldn't even imagine not thinking about myself and my goals. Yeah, it take people, like I knew like a lot of people, I knew like with
Take the right
past relationships, like when I met a girl, I knew that it was gonna be something to learn. Like it was crazy though, like I just like intuitively knew like I'm gonna teach her a lesson and she gonna teach me
some
type shit. Like real talk.
Boy.
And it always happened, bro.
Those be good situations though. Situations in relationships when you teach them and they can teach you.
Yeah.
Actually, those be the best.
Though, but those relationships I don't think I meant to last. Those are supposed to come and go.
It depends sometimes too, because it's also like you said, where once you learn your lesson, it's like, all right, now it's time for me to go learn a new one, or go everything you taught me. Let me go put that into somebody that actually.
Right. Like let's say I did a girl, like I did her dirty, like I wasn't really truly loving her the way I should have, right? Mm-hmm. So then I lose her. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, damn, I don't never want that to happen again. So the next person you do meet, you know, you give her your all. But then she do you dirty.
That's a lesson on a lesson.
You like, oh shit, that's karma like a motherfucker. You know, but that happens though, real talk.
Don't cheat on me, bro. Don't cheat on me.
Hey, what that post
Ain't nobody say nothing about cheating though.
I just thought about the
You gonna
karma.
get your lick back and you gonna cry.
I'm getting my leg back and I ain't gonna cry. I'm gonna get my leg back and I'm a simp.
Motherfucker cheat on me, I should watch.
Nah, but see if you do, then you react to somebody cheating on you, the karma don't stop. Now you created a whole
I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know how I am. I'm gotta get my leg back. What do you say? Forever get my leg back.
The cycle ain't gonna end. You gotta just take that L, bro. You gotta take that L.
It depends on how bad it is.
Yeah.
It depends on how.
Regardless, bro, you gotta take that L.
I'm gonna take my L.
You can't do
I'm
nothing.
dishing out
bro.
another.
See,
I'm dishing out.
continuing the cycle.
I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little petty.
Yeah, that is toxic. The cycle is toxic.
TikTok asked the question. They said, "Hey fellas, what kind of trait? Don't be ashamed to admit what trait you have that's like a girl trait." And I said, "I'm petty."
Wait.
I'm a little petty.
What was the question?
On TikTok, it said, "What trait do you have that you would consider a woman's trait?"
I'm being petty.
And mine is being petty. I would definitely be petty, and I want to get my leg
That's
back.
funny. That's a good. We gonna ask that when Chris get back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We gonna ask that.
Chris going, "What do you mean, my nigga? What do you mean? I don't have no women traits.
Whoa.
I'm a man."
Whoa. Drake, because I'm all the way over here, and you all the way back here. Give me an example.
I'm gonna let you talk.
And I'm not just saying that.
And I'm gonna let you talk after this.
But nah, I think this whole question, like, does love distract you from your goals? I immediately went back to what B. Simone said, and people tried to cancel her for saying it. Was like, if you are an entrepreneur, you should date another entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And when she broke it, I listened to the video, and when she broke it down, she's basically saying, she gave the example of, if you're an entrepreneur and you dating somebody who work a 9 to 5, you have freedom to do what you want to do as an entrepreneur because you're your own boss. Versus somebody who work a 9 to 5, they have to call hey, I gotta request these days off this, that, and the third. And it's like, that could create conflict. Because what if y'all want to go on vacation? You get me time whenever you want to get me time, but they don't because they gotta call somebody and, you know, ask for that time. So, can love distract you from your plan?
I mean, hold on.
Give me an example.
No, cause that
Talk
I
your
feel
shit,
like
fool.
I feel like when you talk about that entrepreneurial shit and all that other shit, like it really be another way of saying you gotta have money. Bro, think about all the struggling entrepreneurs. Them niggas ain't trying to take vacations, bro. Bro,
Yeah, I'm a struggling entrepreneur.
but them people that's really hustling, grinding, trying to get their business up and running, they ain't trying to take no vacations. So just to say in
Gotta put
general,
that work in, too.
entrepreneurship, like you can't just say that, man.
Hold on. Dre, that shirt fucking cold, and I'm still waiting on the shirt.
Bro.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
That's
y'all-
right. We're going to get into that.
We get into that at the end.
Bro,
But-
come on, man.
Oh.
I had this.
You lying.
I swear, bro.
That shirt is
swear.
fucking
How long
cold.
you had this shirt?
I had, like, when was that time? We was I'm not, bro. I swear, look, because we had interviewed this dude, like, maybe
I'm gonna hit up
2
Shane
months ago,
nigga,
bro.
that comes to caveat
About
shirt.
2 months ago. This was before I went in that office, bro.
Hey, you
I-
funny.
What is that?
That boy said he finna get shade and make him a crumbs again. Hey, this man is funny.
I sue both of you, bro.
Wow. But nah, I ain't say that on no money standpoint.
No, I'm not saying you
No.
is. I'm just saying you got to think about her mindset of
Yeah.
where she's at in the entrepreneur level. She
Look.
got bread.
I brought that down to the broke level where I'm at.
So you taking vacations. Ain't gonna get mad at your partner because
I
they
just took
can't.
a vacation.
Nigga, that was 2 days.
Don't disrespect me. It was 3.
Nigga, you was off the weekend.
I
No, let's
be
be
working
real.
sometimes. that ain't no money stuff. Like, but that
No,
wasn't
no.
a long period of time.
No,
she
no.
probably going on
Hey,
vacation
say
2 weeks.
I ain't. I'm strictly saying that because of the examples y'all give. Like you said, if you messing with somebody and you putting time into your craft, even if it's as simple as quilting or whatever you said, knitting, quilting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all over me when I'm trying to get locked in and I'm trying to be focused to distract me from what I got going on, or don't complain. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to, like you said,
Yeah.
I'm busting my ass and I'm grinding to get to that point where we can take vacation and do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's when I think it could become a distraction, when it's like
Yeah.
y'all
Nah, that's a fact.
not on the same type time. Like you got
Yeah.
somebody at home who sleep. You know what I'm saying? And they free time.
If anything, look. If anything, this is what I'm thinking, right? I'm trying. Look, my intention is to be my own boss. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But also my other intention is with my girl, like she obviously has a dream of starting her own business. So my thing is I need to be able to set her, or work with her to set her shit up, because I'm able to. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I also see
So
that
her
she has a
position.
purpose. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's helping her get into the position, I ain't got to take over everything, but what you need to start this? What license you need? Say you need the lease or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want to be an entrepreneur and she's still working a regular job. That shit just off.
It's gonna
It's
eventually
off.
bump heads.
It's off. Not even that. It's just the mindset is off. Because if I'm an entrepreneur and you working for somebody, my mindset gonna be different than yours.
Yeah.
It's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be like, why is you
You
working
taking
for me?
shots, I'm calling shots. Don't come home and be complaining when I'm telling you.
Even
You
if
need
I'm
it.
losing, even if you feel me, even if business ain't going well, my mindset's still gonna be like, I can't work for nobody, but she is or he is, and that's gonna make you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different mindset, bro.
Definitely a different mindset.
Wait, what you gonna read what Deanna said? I don't know what that was
It's-
on though.
It says, for example, a married couple has to make a decision on moving. It will help one party but hinder the other parties. Yes, they are a team, but the person who will have that setback has to truly think about self in that moment. Will it remove years from their life and mess up their mental because they decided to think of the relationship before self? or will the risk be worth it?
That was a long ass question.
I think
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. Like that goes into what like exactly what we talking about. Like just being on different levels. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that married couple has to sit down and think about collectively, because even if it's not gonna set me back, you know what I'm saying? She was moving, so I'm gonna say if we move, even if it set me back. I mean, if it's not gonna set me back.
Damn, I'm sorry, bro. She was giving me an example, bro. I'm about to say it.
I'm finna finish saying what I'm saying now.
You already into deep.
He already in
Got to
this.
see it through, my boy.
That's the shit, dude. But nah,
Oh shit.
you can't just like, cause let's move here. It's not gonna affect me. I still have to take into accountability. My partner may be affected by the move, so I have to think about what's in the best interest for both of us. Because if you fucked up, I'm gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna fuck up our whole dynamic. So I think you gotta kind of look at it that way. That's what I was saying to that question, man. Even though the example was from
Nah, I mean, let's talk about this though, because I don't feel like, I'm gonna be a homicide. See, I don't really feel like that answers the question. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You,
I still
your
be shocked
blind
when I take my
ass,
glasses
boy.
off.
Put them bitches back
You
on.
can't see. You didn't know his vision was that bad.
But in that case, like, let's say, even if it's like, alright, bet, I tell my girl to move in with me, hypothetically speaking, you know what I'm saying? But I move her away from her job, further away from her job. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for me, I should be able to understand and not expect her, like off Love and Basketball, when he would say, you gotta ride on my bike. My dad always take my mom to work. She's like, I got my own bike. You gotta be okay with her riding her own bike. You know what I'm saying? So, and until the opportunity better presents itself. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how I feel about it. What's the other question?
The next topic or the next question?
Probably you want to That's fast.
Right, so I just gotta stay afloat. Ain't no more comments?
Good job. I hit found it.
The last question.
Alright.
Oh, I see
Just
it.
threw one in there.
I see it.
Who just
She said, I look at marriage differently.
Who said that?
If I'm married and my husband has to move but it hinders me, I see nothing wrong with us living separately until everything works. And that's why I say, yeah, until the opportunity better presents itself. I feel like that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if y'all married,
Oh, married?
what y'all get married for?
Married, living separately? How does that even work?
I've seen people do that shit. But I mean,
I need.
but in this case, this is just a
different-
moving stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So
He had to
y'all
go to
need to,
Texas.
y'all might as well wait to get married. Move in and gotta figure that out first, then get married. That's how you avoid that shit. Cause I ain't gonna get
I don't even see.
marriages.
I don't even see where she's going with that. Like,
Marriage is yeah,
that's
bro.
weird. Like,
That
we married,
motherfucker's
living
the only thing
separate.
you really better health insurance. You do get that.
I don't know. I'm married, living in different households.
I can't.
I mean, I can see
Nah,
it.
but
Like how she
remember when
said
my
it.
mom went to Texas?
Yeah, like how she said it. Do you, like your
Oh,
job
yeah.
moved you to Texas, and
Yeah.
your regular house is in Chicago still. So your husband staying in Chicago, and like Dre said, his mama moved to Texas. Husband staying in Chicago. They still married, but her job took her out there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, job.
The job took her out there, so she
It
had
wasn't
to make
permanent.
work.
It was
yeah.
just
Had to make it work
apart.
for a minute and then come back together. She ain't, I don't think she's saying like forever or something like y'all really got two houses. Y'all paying two mortgages and shit.
I think it's just moving in together.
Well, we're gonna get into this next one. I really wish Jay Tribe would have showed up for what I've shown up for this topic. It's because of,
That's why I avoid
we
it.
gonna need. You don't want to talk about it.
Now we can. But that's why I just avoid
I don't feel like we can get through with it because it's all guys right here.
Let me hear it first.
Why is it hard for women to be friends with their ex?
Why is it hard? It ain't hard. They are friends with their ex.
it. What girls you know friends with their ex?
Boy, y'all can listen to that.
Or
shit,
accept, even
boy.
accept
The ex is in
ex
the
as being
picture,
friends.
boy. The ex is there, boy.
Drake.
The exes out there, boy. Don't let these girls tell y'all they exes ain't in the picture. That nigga there.
Talk your shit, Drake.
That nigga there, bro. He tucked away
Let it out,
for a
Drake.
rainy day.
Let it out, Drake.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta understand, though. You gotta understand how women operate. Women operate more on their emotions than we do.
That's
You
a
think
fact.
they can just not give a fuck about a person like that, bro?
Somebody did them dirty.
What?
If they open
They
them,
still
open
care
them.
about them, bro.
If
They still
open them,
care about them. How many girls you know really be over somebody though?
Take forever.
They take forever. So in the meantime, in between time, that nigga in the picture, right?
Yeah, she hit.
Okay. So don't heat up. That nigga there, bro.
But I ain't, like you said, I ain't really want to get into that one until we had a girl on as a guest.
Who said it was hard though?
I say I'm. If
So
I
you
if I
speaking for
rephrase the question,
I think it is.
If I rephrase the question, I would say that women don't like for the guys to be friends with their ex, or for the guys. to have a
Oh,
good
that's what
relationship.
you saying.
That's what I would say. But the question is actually what you heard. What I read is actually what the question was.
But I think that's what, damn, because we talked about that shit a while ago. And I think that's where it came from. 'Cause
I
it
know
was
when me and you was talking about, we were saying like how
That wasn't
women
me.
hate. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about. I didn't even got to cut you off. We were talking about how women hate. How women can't be cool when they break up with somebody, or how they think that everybody has to. You gotta hate your ex or the person you
Yeah.
was talking to. That's what we were talking about.
That's,
Yeah, hit me out. I know a motherfucker do you whatever. Let's just say he don't even do it wrong or something. They just break up. You know what I'm saying? What is really that hate come from? Motherfuckers hate a motherfucker so much, makes me feel like you care. You know what I'm saying? Damn,
Right.
what the fuck you hate him so much for?
Why you hate them
care,
so
bro.
much?
If you
hate
give
them
it
so
that
much,
much
it starts
energy,
seeming fake.
you know what I'm saying? So they can not want to be around that nigga, but that don't mean they don't care about him. That's
Are
my
you
whole
watching?
shit. I
Are
think
you
I'm
watching their moves? No, you're right. Cause like, are you watch? You hate them so much. Are you watching their moves? Are you? Do you really actually hate them? Or cause I feel like when you don't really care about somebody no more, you be like, hey, look, if that's what you want to do your thing.
facts.
Alright, look. So she talking about Days, you already know.
I don't see a
I ain't know. I'm a comedian.
He
But
said I'm a comedian.
Deani said, Dre, a girl who still communicates in any way with their ex, I'ma still read. Still has some feelings, hope for something. If a woman is truly, truly over their ex, they are dead. What's that? That's out of the picture.
Dead and gone.
I mean,
Yeah,
what's
I
AT?
guess.
What's ATP?
At this point.
Hey, I ain't even catch that.
Hey, I was out the picture.
I understand.
Hey, nah, look. No, I'm not even saying, because I know they said be friends with the ex. Okay, that's different. That's a level. That's a level. But I think, I bet. I lose, you know what I'm saying? But I do think they still care about the person. Now, men, shit.
We don't give a fuck. Like,
Bro,
whatever they do don't have nothing to do with
I
it.
will ghost your ass, act like I never talked to you before. Not on no pride shit, it's just like,
I don't give a fuck no more.
Moving on.
If it's high and bad, I'll be on that too. I'll be like, what's up? How you doing? That's it. Like, it ain't
Right.
It ain't nothing that
Wait,
needs
hold on.
respect.
It ain't even no.
Deani said, I hate everyone I ever
Damn, you hate him? Damn.
I hate everyone I ever dated, and I disagree with y'all on every level. Anyone I'm with, and we break up, there is no reason for us to
Somebody like
communicate.
who like you?
I don't even know you anymore. I'm for real. Nah, that's how I feel. I think that's a tourist thing, though. We ain't.
Bro, that's insane.
Fuck
Like,
that,
you
man.
hate somebody?
She put hate in caps.
I ain't gonna say hate. That's a strong word, but I will act like I don't know
Let
you
me,
or
I just
see
don't give
you.
a fuck.
let me.
You don't
let me
even
tell
exist. You said who?
Let me tell you. Any girl I've ever dealt with on that level, I have a conversation with them, and I genuinely don't care about it. Like, in that type of way, like, I don't care. Like, you feel me, like, crack a few jokes here and there, but to be like, oh, you miss him? No. You still got feelings for him? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily have to hate you. You don't matter to me. You don't mean shit to me. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to be around you.
like, motherfuckers, nah, we not, I'm not saying
We gotta
like
kick it.
hanging out, kicking it. We ain't gotta do that. We not gonna do
Be
it.
around.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if a motherfucker bump into you and pass it in, I hate that bitch.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
I feel like that's too much.
No, I'm not gonna do all
like,
that.
I feel like I'm draining myself to hate somebody.
To hate somebody, and I'm
Like-
like, I'm not putting that energy into a
Well,
motherfucker.
like, or
But
even-
I will drain myself to not see your ass.
That's draining yourself. No, I see them.
just like you going out of your way to.
Nah, I won't. Nah, I'm just saying, like, if I don't have to, I'm not gonna do it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, let's
What's
say,
wrong with that?
If we end up at the same event, then
Right.
Nah, I'm not
then
gonna
what
leave.
it
I
is.
was here first.
what if you come second though?
I'm gonna be like, alright, man, but I'm kicking that shit. I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very laid back.
That's how I am. I'm laid back.
Hey, right, like.
In those situations, I'm laid back. That's probably the only time I'm laid back.
But I think that's like, I think all people can be like that. Like, I've seen, I'm not gonna say men, just women do this, but I've seen more women than men do it. Like, they bump into their ex at a party, they at the same event. Women get weird about it. Girl, that nigga go, he just walked in. Versus a guy,
The nigga in that party and they're having fun.
you know what I'm saying? Versus a guy, oh, they don't shoot. I don't care. Yeah, you go speak to her. I don't give no fuck.
She watching who he dance on or who he talking to. The guy over there like, shit, do your thing, bro.
I knew he came in here with that bitch.
On my life.
Hey, like, it ain't even that deep. Like,
Oh shit.
motherfuckers in here having a good time. They doing whatever they doing. Like, you gonna do what you do. Drink,
Bro.
you gonna drink. Roll,
Yeah,
you gonna roll.
we get it,
Smoke, you
bro.
gonna
You hate
smoke.
them niggas. We get it, bro.
Deanna,
Do your thing.
Fuck
Just don't
them
step
niggas.
on these all white G face over.
Deanna is,
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, that's a fact, yeah. Like,
What
I'm
she
a
said?
person that do give a lot of chances to people in general.
I get that.
But when, like, it's like with me, when I stop caring, it's like I really stop caring. You know what I'm saying? I feel it.
You
Nah, real
cannot,
talk.
but you cannot care, but not hate the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You give somebody,
yeah.
you give somebody a lot of chances. And Deanna, I'm saying this personally to you, because you going hard in the comments like you hate motherfucker. That's cool. It actually takes more energy to hate a motherfucker than it do to just not even pay
Not
more
give
attention.
a fuck.
And then the second thing I was gonna say, you gotta let that go, and you gotta understand that, bro, it's they loss. If they fucked up with you, it's they loss. It ain't even no, just, I mean, I get it. Some situations we fucked up, right? I don't know, all the situations that, you've been in, but I'm just saying, like, it just, like, certain shit, you just gotta be like, alright, man, that shit happened 3-4 years ago. I'm not that same person I was 3
I
years
grew
ago.
from that.
I learned from it. I grew from it. That should have never happened to me again. I appreciate you for teaching me that lesson, but it's still fuck you.
I don't
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
they-
I don't hate you, but it's fuck
Yeah. I don't feel like the name of your ex should turn your stomach. I feel like you care too much. If the name of your ex turn your stomach, I feel like you care way too much. You're too deep into that hate where it's bothering you even when you're not together. And that's probably giving them a kick. If they matter after that, then yeah, they,
She fucking
if,
That's what you say. Go ahead, finish what you said.
if it turn your stomach when you hear their name long after they together, how can you go into another relationship if you still hate them that much? As soon as that's giving them some type of satisfaction, actually. If they find out that you discuss it every time you hear their name, that's giving them some satisfaction.
Bro, but like, you see them pop up on your timeline, you just get mad.
Nah, I blocks people.
He said I blocked people.
I blocks
Dre the
people.
block king.
I don't want to see your ass. Like real talk. I'm blocking.
Deanna, I got
Blacklist.
But I got to say to Deanna though, like Deanna, she talking about
Cause they
she
died.
said it literally takes no energy out of me to hate someone. But I hate y'all. Deanna, cut that hard head shit out, man.
That's what it is.
You being hard head right now. We giving you this game for free. And stop being hard head, man.
Free 99.
Like let that shit go. Whatever it is, let it go. Listen, I want you to. We're gonna do a breathing exercise right now.
Nigga said breathe the exercise.
Nah, like let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. Cause it ain't even. I promise you, it ain't even worth it. Cause you done grew from it. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody now. You know what I'm saying? That you care for deeply. You know y'all building what y'all building, and they
And what's that?
facts. You know what I'm saying? And they double up. You know, they 10 times better than the person that you, the people you was dealing with. Like, let that shit go. You done leveled up in life. It ain't even no point of looking back. Oh, I hate them. I don't hate nobody.
I don't need nobody, man.
I got love for everybody. For real.
Alright, TD Jakes.
See, who called me TJ?
Hey, I was able to see
Go.
that from back up.
My mama. Let it go.
She said, who called me TD Jakes? Deanna?
No, for real. Man. I don't play the action game.
You egg and shit on.
Hey, ain't she though? Hey, I ain't saying that, but I'm
Hey,
like,
just
yeah,
like
bro,
I just
bro,
told
has,
you,
bro
yeah.
has feel like
Whatever it
encouraging
is,
people today.
let it go. We gonna do it together. We all just gonna
LIG.
let it go.
Yeah, yeah.
Let it go, Reggie.
For real.
Let it go. The
Yo,
lotto
ass-
shit, I don't believe it.
Your ass stand back with Chris too. Hey, both of y'all motherfuckers is not invited.
No, man. I think. I don't know. I think that shit. We definitely like. We gonna come back to that though. We have a
Nah,
woman.
Deja funny as hell.
Yeah, we definitely gonna double back on that con. We gonna double
Nah,
back on
Deja,
this
you
topic.
cool as
have
hell.
a
We
woman.
was kicking the whole time, for real.
We gonna double back on that topic when we have a woman on.
And we got hella memories. Hey, Deja was on it. What about it?
Bah!
But
On it, bro. We got memories like that.
nah, that shit, man. Deanna, you just really put me in a different headspace. With that, the hating people shit, man.
Nah,
That
man.
shit
Hey,
go. I can't hate nobody.
I can't.
hey, man. Hey.
It's coworkers out. Never mind. I ain't even gonna get into it.
Ah,
See,
shoot.
I ain't even gonna get into it.
Nah.
Did you just say you a shoot?
I ain't say that. You trying to come on, police? Keep on.
Hey, I didn't hear what you said.
Talking
Alright,
about
Are we gonna say that?
we gonna double back on
Alright,
that.
We gonna bring that.
Alright, for sure, man. Yeah, you know what? Let's give a shout out to all the black people running on those tracks and jumping over those poles.
And Olympics
Those-
going crazy.
Going crazy. Shout out to all the black people. Shout out to Alice Peters. Shout out to nah, what's the other girl that won the 400? McLaughlin, Sydney McLaughlin.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shout out her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out
going
Shorty that
crazy.
Simone Biles. She set out, but shout out to her for taking that mental health serious.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the men's USA basketball team, the females USA basketball team. Shit. Going crazy in that bitch.
Shout out to you.
As always.
Gold medals everywhere.
Hey,
Real
man,
talk.
snap.
We need one of you niggas on them horses though. So we can go ahead and get a gold medal in that.
What is that? The Squarian, Esquarterian,
Shit,
whatever
I
it's
don't
called.
know. We need somebody in the steeplechase.
Nigga said the steeplechase.
On my mama, we need cricket. We need y'all niggas out there on that ice.
Hey, nah, I want to touch on something real quick. Simone Biles. And you said shout out to her, man. Shout out to the black community for getting behind her.
No, we ride. We gonna ride with you right or wrong.
Like, shout out to everybody for standing up behind her, like acknowledging the fact that your mental health is important, especially in this day and age where the world is just so cruel. Like for her to take that step back and be able to have that support, like man, shout out to her, man. 'Cause that's huge. Like it take balls to do that. So shout out to her for real, for real.
She the GOAT anyways, bro. She didn't even have to compete, bro.
That mental health is a motherfucker.
It is, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them, man. I'm pretty proud. I thought the men was gonna let us down, but
I
you know,
did too.
but I knew their ass was gonna come through, you know what I'm saying?
They turned it up or not.
Shout out to Kevin Durant, man.
Shout
They
out
say I had to
KD.
talk my shit.
Shout out KD, you know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
don't brush his hair, man.
Shout out to the Bulls. We finna change some shit around here.
That's enough shout out. Shout out to y'all shit.
Shout out.
Go ahead, Mr. Shirt Guy.
Damn.
Petty ass nigga.
That's crazy.
Bro, I been had this, bro.
I been here too.
I did, bro.
why
Matter
you
of fact,
ain't
matter of fact.
Bro, we got the same shoes, bro.
Why you ain't been
What they got to do with the shirt?
Why you ain't been wore then?
He said, what they got to do with the shoe? We got the same
Why
shoe. Why you ain't get out the show?
How you know? How you know?
Why you ain't been with it?
How you know I ain't wear it?
You ain't wore it around me, so you ain't wear it.
Bro, on a Wednesday, bro,
It's like, I'm going to hit straight up.
I'm on vacation. Hey,
I'm on vacation.
nah, bro, I've been had this for since March. Shit, goddamn, for real March before I went in the office space. And because these shoes came out, y'all remember? It's like, man,
And you knew I had the shoes when
I'm
I came
getting
back.
right.
We all
I
got
really,
them
I really
shoes.
be just testing shit out, bro. Just seeing how shit work. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be doing. I don't, you know. No
Go ahead, let me see
excuses.
your shirt. Let me see your shirt.
Nah, no excuses. But
He
that's
said,
what I do.
nah.
Yeah, man. Hey, first episode, Crumbs and Caviar dropped today. I ain't posted, man. I've been busy. I've been working. Them niggas driving me crazy, but you know, it's fun that shit you do. You know what I'm saying? The job fun shit. You know. So Crumbs and Caviar episode out with the neighborhood accountant. Learn how to maximize your tax returns and all the other shit he be teaching us. So Mondo, he out west, he out south, right? He from out south, the cool guy, bro. Check that out, Crumbs and Caviar, YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, whatever that shit is, and Spotify. Check that shit out.
All on Dre page.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you these niggas. Y'all,
We ain't
Crumbs
got
and
one of
Caviar.
We ain't
Bro,
got one of
man,
those.
I'm the only one with it, bro. Can I have some one-on-ones? God damn.
Do I got any one-on-ones?
We
Take
do
it.
not care.
Ask me what my shirt is, because you got one.
What you mean? The one you got me? I got it. What
Right.
you mean? You see me wear it yet?
You got it though, right?
You see me
Do
wear
I
it?
got one of them?
I'm trying to put. See, there you go, bro. Hey, you know what? See, I ain't even tripping, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, take talk your shit.
Shout out to myself. Bill
Leo
Tyler.
shit, bro. Hey,
Yes, absolutely.
spotlight on this.
But you know what I'm saying. I do got some more shirts coming soon. I appreciate everybody that bought a shirt from me. And I sold out super quick. I appreciate y'all.
And they dropped on Friday, like
You know,
nice.
Man, y'all don't even understand like what that means to me, because you know what I'm saying. I be in my own head. I'm my own worst critic, but I got some more shit coming soon, though. I mean, some more stuff. Excuse my language. Got some more stuff coming soon. Class A Dickheads got some stuff coming up too.
Bro.
We definitely got some stuff coming up too, so stay tuned for that. Should be the end of this month. We got some stuff coming. Like always, y'all need fitness advice. Y'all need a personal trainer, nutritional advice, whatever y'all need, man. Hit my key. Life coach.
Grocery shopping.
Hey, you feel me? I'm a jack of all trades, man. But definitely get in tune with me. DM me on here, or y'all can DM me on Instagram _Tay29. Bill Tolerance Fitness. Definitely a movement. We're grinding. We back off vacation. It's been what, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks or something like that. We back off. He going back on vacation, but we out vacation. He'll be back next week though. We'll all be here.
Gone.
You know what I'm saying? So we back. Everybody back in grind mode for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with us. And I'm gonna shout bro out since he not here to do it for himself. Christian Niels, aka C Spitter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, the Thrive Collective. You got C-Moss, you got the Juices, and
He really should have been C Shiesty. But you got it, though. You got it. Tell you
he
something.
can have it. I love it. He can buy it. But shout out to him though. Like if y'all, it's the Thrive Collective
With a K.
with a K. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up for the juices. He is on the
Yeah.
he got juices on the pull up. He got sea moss on the pull up. Spike Punch coming soon, so stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gang. He ain't here with us today.
And
You
we're
know
gonna
what I'm
take
saying?
care of. He on the business
He
trip.
handling business, so you know what I'm saying. Everybody should be back though next week. With that being said, shout out to Class A Dickheads. You know what I'm saying. If y'all ain't already did it, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, to catch up on all the episodes that y'all missed. And as far as this video goes, like and share. And then go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment. All feedback is welcome. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back next week, same time, probably different place, who knows, but same time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing this. We appreciate y'all. We can be out.
It's like that.